Alright, let's take a minute to talk about cats, because I don't hate them, but their existence confuses me, and I could never own one. Let's start off by saying I have a lot of friends with cats, and I actually like their cats. But cat people know how to make good cats. I'm a dog person, so I don't. Plus, the idea of ever getting a cat was ruined for me when I was 9. But that's something else to get into in a little bit. Why are they even a thing? What are they good for? Like, dogs are a great source of protection from bad guys and stuff. They make great service animals. They actually like to cuddle you. Now, cats can make some pretty darn good service animals. I guess the right ones can make good cuddle buddies too, but other than that, what do they do? I mean, they kill mice and bring them into the house? Knock something over even after you yell at them about it? What's the point? Why are they here? They're cute and all, but I just don't trust them. These were what were once big killer cats that stalked all parts of the world. These were once creatures that were feared by all prey, animals and humans alike. How did they manage to evolve and be bred into... what are they now? I mean, we throw bread on their faces to see their reactions, and there's video compilations of them jumping at the sight of cucumbers. Here's the thing. Not only do I not want a cat because I have no use for one, but I wouldn't be able to handle having one. Cats are sneaky little jerks. I had one named Sparkles when I was 10. His name was spelt with a Z at the end. My brothers and I thought we were so hilarious with that one. Anyway, that cat tortured me. He was fine at the beginning. He was a very cute little kitten. We all loved him. Then he got older. I had just turned 11. I was sitting in the living room, and from there's a pretty clear shot of the kitchen. The only thing that really separates the two is a half wall. There isn't even a doorway between them. I digress. Sparkles had somehow made his way up onto the kitchen island in the middle, and there was a bowl there. Not just any bowl, though. We had this special set of fine china my mom bought when we went to Japan on vacation a few years ago. She loved that china set, and it was pretty evident to everyone in the family that if anything bad happened to them, she would probably spontaneously combust. The cat stared me dead in the face and looked down at that bowl. I realized what was happening and made a beeline toward the kitchen to save it, but I felt like the world was going in slow motion. The moment I got there, it hit the ground in a sickening crash, and that cat just scampered off as fast as he could. And I was stuck looking like an idiot, staring at my mom's most prized possession. The fear I felt at my very core in that moment, hearing that woman's footsteps pounding down the hall, was one I'll never forget. She yelled for maybe 20 minutes. I got grounded for the first time ever. She didn't believe me when I told her it was Sparkles, because he was long gone in hiding after it happened. Thus, I started my standoff with cats. It doesn't just stop there either. Oh no, it gets better. That cat would poop in my shoes, kick his litter in my direction if I happened to pass by him, would hiss at me and scamper away if I tried to pet him. Sometimes, I'd wake up at 3 in the morning to him sitting right on top of my chest and meowing as loud as he could. It was like he knew I didn't like him. He tortured me so much, even my family noticed. My mom ended up apologizing to me about the whole bowl mishap because she said, and I quote, "With the way that cat seems to have it out for you, I wouldn't put it past him to frame you for breaking something." Beginning in 9th grade, he died. Got hit by a car, and while I felt kinda bad, he was still a jerk, so I wasn't that upset. So, as you can see, I have a good reason for not liking cats all that much. I have a patience of a birthday candle. My fuse is short. Have you seen my old lady storytime videos? Seriously, you guys, I can't handle confrontation without blowing up. I'd be the person who screams at their cat on a daily basis if I owned one. I'd look like a crazy person. I've worked too hard to actually seem normal. I'm not about to risk that on a cat. Do you know how many cats I've come across in my lifetime that treat their owners like second-class citizens? Like, we chose to clean up your pee out of a litter box, man. Don't go there with me. Seriously though, cleaning litter is disgusting, and I've always hated it with a passion. I mean, not only do they not do anything useful, I also have to clean up their poop and pee? No thanks. I mean, I guess you could make the same argument for dogs, but the difference is, one does it outside, and sometimes you don't even have to do anything about it. With cats, however, you have to do it regardless, because cats pee in a litter box, in a house, and it smells awful. You know what, though? They almost remind me of one of my best friends, Sadie. Just the attitude. Sadie is a pretty spunky gal, if I do say so myself, and I love her for it. But cats strongly resemble that attitude, and I can only handle it from one creature. That creature, of course, would be Sadie. Yeah, I know, I did just totally bash cats in this whole video, but I'm serious when I say I don't despise them. Again, I have lots of friends with cats. Bryn had 3 of them when we went through high school together. My friend Alice has 2. Ironically, Sadie has a couple too. Hers were the best trained out of all of them, I think. Sadie is practically a cat herself though, so I'm not surprised. But I must say, I don't dislike Alice's cats either. They're super cute, and they just spend most of the time running around the halls and sleeping on our bookshelves. There's a couple of stray cats that make their way around the neighborhood too. I live in an apartment in Paris, but I do see them from time to time. There's a couple of people who will leave a bowl of milk out, or some of their leftover dinner for them. Sometimes, it's just kind of calming to watch them scurry around the city. Cat fights are pretty entertaining too. Look, cats are great for the right people. They're fluffy, their meowing can be cute. Petting them sometimes is pretty therapeutic. Plus, who doesn't love a good cat video? I mean, come on, those have been around since the beginning of the internet. And while they're not exactly funny, it's a bit of a brain cleanse when I see a cat doing something stupid on camera. Here's the other thing, I'm totally opposed to the idea of getting a cat for myself. But that doesn't mean I won't own one if I end up with a boyfriend who liked them or something. Am I still single? Yes. Is that important to this video? No. I still prefer dogs significantly more than I prefer cats, but again, it's a preference. Cats aren't exactly the spawn of Satan. Actually, I take that back. Sparkles definitely was. Gosh, he was the worst.